Hi Leo, welcome to my channel Star Kid Ignited. Today I'm going to do a oracle card reading on your energies for November. Now this will be for Leo, Sun, Moon and Rising. If you don't know your rising sign, just look up, you need to know your birth time and place, and you can look it up online on Google, get a free chart, and then watch for your Sun, Moon and Rising signs. Okay. Alright, so let's go ahead and get into it. So can I please just get one card, please, for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising's energy for November? Now, these are timeless readings, so whenever you find it is the right time that you should listen to it. Okay, so we have enjoy the journey as your current energy, which says, stay present and flexible. Many changes are going on for you and around you. These changes are not only good, but necessary. Bring your awareness into the now, rather than focusing on the past or the future. Okay, so definitely a reminder to not be too focused on where you're going, and also not to be too focused or give too much energy to your past or where you've been, or where you might not have, lived up to what you expected of yourself. And it looks like there will be a lot of... it's a time of change, so also it's just good to remember to not make too many plans, stay flexible, live in the now. Let's see what energy has brought this, has led up to this. So can we please get one card for the past energy for Leo, Sun, Moon and Rising? Can we please get one? Sorry, it's way too many cards. Can we please get one card? Can I please get one card for Leo, Sun, Moon and Rising, past energy? Can I please get one card? Can we please get one card for Leo, Sun, Moon and Rising, past energy? Okay, I've had two pop out. Okay, so we've had a few signs that have got this card in their past energy. So we have safe and surrounded by love. So keep your heart open and know that you're being protected. Listen to what you know to be true and allow yourself to see and understand what is going on around you. I think it was Cancer that got that in their past as well. So there's been a lot of... you may have been coming to more truths. Coming to an understanding of something. And then next we have blend into your environment. So I'll interpret these together, but first I'll read this out. You have many skills but can fit into any situation. Take time to assess what is going on around you and adapt accordingly. With safe and surrounded by love, keep your heart open and know you're being protected. Listen to what you know to be true. I think it's been a time where you've really had to look inside and really hone in on what your authentic truth is, while also not necessarily making any moves in the past, but knowing that you have the skills to adapt to anything that's going to come your way, because the octopus is a lot about adaptability and adapt accordingly. So it looks like you've had to be quite flexible. You've been surrounded by good people, support, lots of maybe intuition with all the water and also the purple on the octopus. And you've had to blend into your environment. Reminds me of Scorpio energy. So being very aware of what's going around, but not necessarily stepping out into the spotlight yet. And with enjoy the journey, it looks like you're in a transition phase. A lot's going on after a time of having to really hone in on some kind of truth with yourself, or needing to be more aware of your environment before you make your next move. Let's have a look at what the future energy is. So can you please get one card for Leo? Okay, great. And then you get leaping through the air. So a plan you have made is on track. If you're waiting for something, get to work and stop putting off ideas or projects you are considering. So beautiful pink sky, lots of purple and blue again. So it looks like intuitively you've known what you're doing. You're knowing that you're leading up to this. To go from So having to kind of take a back step, but surrounded by good people, to looks very chaotic, there's a lot going on, but just sitting back and enjoying it is actually going to put you in the perfect spot to be able to really get off the ground with the project or whatever new thing that you're working on. There is Pluto, Saturn, and Jupiter in Capricorn at the moment as well. So they will be, if you're a Leo rising, that would be in your 6th house, or it's still going to affect work for Leos anyway. So this is a really positive time. It's trying to expand something, but expand it if it's authentic to you and get it right. So that shows me that you have been doing all the right things to get where you're going, and that you're going to have some opportunity to really show off your skills and talents and really really, yeah, like sing out, like leap through the air and actually be able to share these gifts with people. So definitely, as it said as well, don't stop working on that project. Don't get comfortable and slow down. Keep pushing for it. Okay, so now I'm gonna grab 2 cards for what's being processed emotionally, and then we'll also grab 1 emotion card for what needs to be released. Can you please get 1 card for Leo? Okay. So you've got jellyfish, card 13, and transparency. So, and this was in the reverse. So it looks like you're being challenged to be transparent. There might be something that you're resisting. Like there might be, you may need to be needing to be transparent with yourself, needing to be actually disillusioned, to actually see clearly and to really hone into what you authentically want to work on or want to strive for, or you know, who you want to be in your life or where you want to be. It looks like you're really being challenged emotionally to be transparent with yourself in this time. So it's really important as well to spend time away from people, to kind of take a step back and give yourself the freedom and the space to be transparent, because some things that come up about ourselves we don't always like or accept or value. They might have been pushed to the shadows for years, decades even. So just give yourself the space to allow these things to come up without judgment. It doesn't mean that you do bad things, but it means that if something comes up, we don't immediately judge it. We try and understand it, try and integrate it, try and show it love, and we don't continue that bad behavior, but we look back as to what the root cause of it was, and we try and heal the root so that the, dysfunctioning plant, let's say, doesn't continue to mess up the garden, so that you can fix it at the problem without judgment, and we can churn that soil into something that can grow new growth again. A lot of analogies there. But yeah, so an issue with being challenged by transparency on the emotional realm. Let's have a look at what needs to be released emotionally. Okay. And so we've got strength. So we've got coral, but strength. So what this tells me is that potentially you're needing to release being too strong, like needing to release being like the one who's always caring for everybody else, the one who keeps it together, who never shares their feelings because they don't want to bother someone, or they don't want to be a burden or something. The person who's always strong, who's always trying to protect others, who doesn't let their guard down, that really needs to be released. And I think that might also relate with the transparency thing. You can't be transparent with the people around you, or even with yourself, if you're never allowing yourself to be vulnerable. This card talks of coral and how coral protects all the fish, but actually has like a hard outside and like a soft center or something like that. So I think relating it back to that, you're needing to show more people that soft center. You're needing to release this contract of being strong. Not that you still be strong, still be someone who's dependable, but understand that a part of strength is also showing vulnerability and also being vulnerable with yourself. And even if that might feel painful or scary at first, it's an important part of this process. And I think learning to like be more vulnerable with those around you is probably going to help you catapult yourself more fully into this new direction, because you will have you'll actually be stronger when you can share vulnerabilities with someone. That shows true strength, and being able to release that need to always be strong and kind of let people in more and let people help, I think is really going to show, it lets people see your softer side. And people are often, they're more willing to help someone who can be vulnerable, who can show them why they need help. If you're always being strong and I don't need that, no, like people are less likely to help you because they're like, oh, like they're so tough, they can do it themselves. So it's important to, with the people you trust, let that guard down a little bit this month as well. Okay, let's have a look. So now I'm just going to pick one card from the Archangel Power Tarot, and one card from the Starseed Oracle as advice from your higher self for this month. So, can we please get one card of advice from Leo's higher self? Okay, and you got two. Okay, so the first card that you get is Knight of Raphael. Romantic, dramatic, poetic, introspective. Committed romantic relationships, being swept off your feet, situations or topics that make your heart flutter. Okay. So I feel like that could be your higher self talking about needing to move more in the direction of love, more in the direction of topics that make your heart flutter. So it doesn't necessarily have to be love or a relationship, but it might be doing things you love, doing things that really make your heart sing. I think your higher self is, and especially with poetic there, it might be more to do with arts, something that really speaks to you and makes your heart feel alive. That's going to be something that will be an important part of this time. And also to be introspective, to not try and put too much out there right now, because although you will be doing that in the near future, right now you're encouraged to enjoy the journey, which means that there's messages for you in the stillness or being slow right now. And then we also have Nine of Gabriel in the reverse. So we've got stay determined and move forward. Be prepared for any possibility, environmental activism. So I think that's showing up to show that you might actually be being challenged to stay determined and move forward. You might not feel like you're prepared for any possibility, but I think this is reminding you that you've put the hard work in, and that you will be ready for it. If you're spending time moving towards things that really make your heart sing and it's authentic, then what's for you is for you, and it will come in. So don't worry about this, like feeling challenged to stay determined. Just remind yourself that you don't need to act straight away, and that to just keep pushing, don't go backwards. Even if it's just slow, steady progress right now, it's important to continue forward with it, because it's going to be successful and it's going to be something that you can really do something with. Okay, and let's grab one oracle card, so one further advice card from your higher self, and then I'll get an angel message card to wrap it up. Okay, so can we please get one more card for Leo's higher self? Please get one more card of advice. Okay, so you got two again. So you got Star Family. You're part of a team of souls. Call in support. Beautiful. And We the Hathors. Deep love, mother's milk, birth is a portal. Okay. So obviously with birth as a portal, and also the Knight of Raphael, some of you may be pregnant or trying for babies, or you also might be birthing a new creative passion or a new idea into the physical realm. With mother's milk as well, I feel like there's a need for nourishment, a need for tending, for, you know, like something that's really gonna fill your cup up, nurture you, nourish you. So you might need to do something that is some self-care this month. Maybe doing something that just makes you feel soft and cared for. With star family as well, it looks like you've got a lot of support around you, even with safe and surrounded by love. And star family, they're kind of similar with all this positive energy around you. And so I think that your higher self's really encouraging you and reminding you that you're part of a team of souls. Whatever you're working on, it's not just you. You have a star family. There's other ways to call in support. I think it's really important as well just to take the time to center and slow down, so that you can get more transparent with yourself. You can enjoy the moment that you're in, knowing that you don't have to produce right now, but you will be, but not yet. So, you know, give yourself that grace to have a bit more time. All right, let's finish it up with an angel message card. So can we please get one angel message card for Leo? Can we please get one? Can we please get one angel message for Leo? Can we please get one angel? And you got an angelic connection card. So it says, the air supporting the wings of an angel is the breath of a whisper of God's love. At the center of all creation is love. In the rain, the earth, the petal of a flower, the fur of a kitten, the wing of a bee. Love is in the sleeping face of a child, the song of a blackbird, the twinkling of a star. Love is in the roar of the ocean as it crashes onto the shore, the delicate intricacy of a snowflake, the lightness of a feather. Love is in the whisper, the whistle, the rustle, the rush, the strength and the power of the wind. The same wind that fuels a tornado also gently caresses your face in the breeze. The wind that carries messages of fortune or disaster is the same wind that gives support beneath the wings of an angel. Your wings too. So I think it's reminding you that if it has been a tough time, if there's been a lot of really testing things going on, to remember that your angels are with you. Whether just to know that love is all around you. Love is in the air. Love is whether the winds that are surrounding you right now feel disastrous or feel supportive, it's reminding you that God's love is in the wind no matter what. That your angels are supporting you, they're there. Whatever transformation may be happening or kind of testing times happening right now, it's meant to happen. It needs to happen. And the more you can, I think, slow down in this time and really try and understand the medicine of it, I think is going to help you be able to get back on your fiery feet and charge forward with this new thing that will then be aligned to you and will be more stable and structured than it has been in the past. Okay. All right, Leo, well, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for watching today. I will see you next month for the next monthly check-in, and also look out for a pick a card that I might do at the end of the month. So thank you so much. I hope you have a great month.